So, stretching your head up, relaxing your shoulders down. Just getting rid of all the stress and anger from the last 15 minutes. And then, as you inhale, bring your chin into your collarbone. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your spine strong. As you exhale, tilt your face all the way back up to the sky. You're trying to take your head as far back as possible. You feel the skin on the back of your neck creasing as you take your head far back. You're feeling the stretch in your front. Inhale, bring your chin back into your collarbone. This time you're feeling pressure on the top of your chin or the back of your chin as it touches your collarbone. Don't just touch it there, guys. Push. Put a lot of pressure on. And again, inhale, tilt your face all the way up back to the sky and push your jaw forward. And then gently bring your face to the center. As you exhale, look over your left shoulder. Remember, people, take your awareness to your chin and try and move your chin as far round as possible. Gently come back to the center. And then as you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Gently come back. Was that someone joining or someone leaving? Take your left hand down, right arm up over your head. Pull your ear to your shoulder. Breathe. So you're stretching and pulling your left shoulder down, pulling your ear to your right shoulder, getting the stretch up this side of your neck. Be gentle with your neck, people. And then release. And let's do the other side. Interlace your hands, push your palms towards me, lift your fingers, breathe. Stretch your arms more and more forward. And then stay looking forward, take your arms up. So make sure your weight is over your hips, your legs are nice and relaxed. Stretch up, you might need to just bring your body forward a teeny bit. Reach your arms up, breathe, have your biceps squashing against your ears. Stretch up. Then bring your left hand down. Reach your right arm up. As you exhale, stretch across. Reaching and stretching. Coming down as low as you can, keeping both buttocks on the floor. Do not fold over. You're trying to stay straight as you can, as in you're not dropping your right shoulder forward like this. You're pulling your right shoulder back, you're stretching into your right fingers, you're nesting your chin in your armpit, breathing and stretching. And tighten your core, inhale, come up. And let's do the other side. Left arm up. Exhale, stretch across. As much as you can, keep both buttocks on the ground. Look up at the sky. If you come onto your forearm, that's fine. If you stay on your hand, that's also fine. Stretch that left arm away. Turn your core, come up, hands down. Arms up. Fold forward, lead with your chest, stretching all the way down. Once your hands hit the ground, you're gazing towards your wrists, you're stretching your arms forward, you're breathing. Keep both buttocks on the floor. As always, you're gazing towards your arm, your elbows or your wrists. Tuck your chin in, come up. Take your right hand up in the air, down behind your back. Remember, heel of your palm between your buttocks, left hand up, make a fist, drop your wrist, lengthen up, twist. Inhale, come back to the other side, left hand up, down behind your back. Right arm, make the fist, drop your wrist, lengthen up with an inhale, twist on the exhale. Keeping your right arm very strong, pulling your right shoulder forward, drawing your left shoulder back. Maybe draw your tummy in a couple of times to create some more space. Taking your awareness to your chin and your eyes, moving those around as far as possible. And come back. Just come into a table, so hands either side of your hips, feet bottom width apart. Take your buttocks to your heels, lift your hips up. Relax your head back. Push your pelvis up, push into the soles of your feet. And then look forward, bring your hips down. Soles of your feet together, heels in as tight as possible. Drawing your knees down towards the ground. So, those of you who hadn't been doing yoga with me before and have been doing it for the past few weeks, hopefully you're noticing that, especially on a move like this, you're getting your heels tighter to your perineum, and getting your knees closer to the ground. You should be noticing big improvements, guys, especially if you're doing it a couple of times a week. So remember, you're drawing your knees down all the time. You're feeling a stretch running along your inner thigh. Do not bounce, just constant pressure. And release it off. Let's take our legs out wide. Just the flesh from underneath your buttocks. Take your arms up. And then fold down. See if you can get your forearms on the ground. You get a tremendous stretch coming up your calf and your hamstring. If you can't get your forearms completely down, just get your hands down and force your elbows closer down towards the ground. Keep your toes flexed back towards your face. You're kicking your heels away from you. You're gazing beyond your fingers, people. Don't look back at yourself. Keep pushing your legs down into the ground. Like I said, you should all be feeling a stretch running up the back of your legs. Inhale, come up. Bring your right heel into your perineum. Take your left heel to your left buttock. Palms up with an inhale. Palms facing towards each other. Stretch up. So you got your right heel in, okay? We twist and look over our right thigh. Don't twist further than that. Palms on top of each other. Fold down. So your chin lands on your knee and your forehead lands on your hand. And then once you're folded down, relax. Give your shoulders a wiggle. Give your hips and thighs a wiggle. And just relax everything. Okay, stretch your arms out. And slowly walk your hands back towards the center, staying low to the ground as much as you can. So you feel a real tightness in your right hip now. Okay, gently walk your hands back so you've got your chin resting above your knee. And we're all going to try coming up, ramrod straight. So everybody, stretch out your arms, suck in your belly button, tighten your pelvic floor, and inhale, come up. Nicely done. Hands down. Let's just swap legs, do the other side. Left heel into perineum, right heel to buttock. Arms up, palms facing towards each other. Stretch out. And twist. Palms on top of each other, fold down. Again, your chin hits your knee and your forehead lands on top of your hand. And again, just relax. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your hips and thighs. Feeling a pinching in your left hip there. Just stand low to your thighs, stretch out your arms. And stand low to the ground. Walk your hands towards the center. Then carefully walk your hands back. Reach out your arms. Suck in your belly, tighten your core. Inhale, come up. Hands down. You're going to come into a table again. So this time have your fingers facing backwards. Feet bottom width apart. Take your bum to your heels. Lift your hips up. Relax your head back. Push up into your pelvis, people. Push down into your toes. And don't forget to push into your palms. Look forward. Bring your hips down. Okay, stretch out your left leg. I'll hold on 1 second if you've got problems. No problems, that's great. Stretch out your left leg. Bring your right heel into your perineum. Your sole is running along your thigh. Just your flesh. Arms up. Stretch up. Draw your tummy in and stretch forward, leading with your chest, stretching all the way down until you can grab whatever you can grab. If you can grab your foot, that's great. If you grab your shin, not a problem. Everybody check that your right shoulder is not higher than your left. Everybody check that your foot is flat, your toes are back towards your head, you're kicking your heel away, and you're all gazing towards your ankle. So you get a big stretch coming up this left leg, people. Keep forcing that knee down, just focus on this stretch. Then slide your hands along your leg, inhale, come up. And let's do the other side. So your left heel's touching your perineum, your sole is running along your thigh. Adjust the flesh from underneath your buttocks. Arms up. Stretch up. Keep breathing. Stretch up more. And then lead with your chest as you stretch and fold forward. Grabbing whatever you can grab. Hopefully it's your foot. So let's do the check. Is your left shoulder higher than your right? Quite probably. Let's drop it. Is your foot nice and flat? Are you kicking your heel away, flexing your toes back towards your face? Whether you're holding your foot or not, you still do this. You're gazing towards your ankle, and now you're forcing your leg down towards the ground. You should be feeling the stretch from your buttock, along your hamstring, and in your calf. Keep breathing. Remember, don't look back at yourself. Look beyond your knee. Keep pushing that knee down, guys. You might have relaxed the muscles. Just keep pushing. Using your leg muscles, not your arms. And slide your hands along your leg. Inhale, come up. Okay. Bend both legs. Grab your elbows. This is a compression pose. Keep your gaze on your ankles and strain your legs as much as you can whilst keeping your chest and tummy on your thighs. You're pulling down with all of your arm strength. So this is a compression pose, compression pose. You do not need to have your legs straight, but obviously if you can, that's brilliant. Keep your toes together, strain out your legs as much as you can, and you're pulling yourself down and you're gazing towards your ankles all the time. Breathe. You should feel something in your lower back. Obviously your breathing is restricted, so focus on that and use all of your arm strength to hug yourself down. And then inhale. Okay, let's take our legs wide. Adjust the flesh. We can do a little bit of churning. So we move with our breath, and this is more about using your core. So we exhale down, we're going to sweep round low, and then as you inhale, draw in your belly button, tighten your pelvic floor. Okay, so let's start with me. Make sure that your legs are nice and straight, and exhale over your right leg. You're stretching all the way forward. Again, you're looking towards your hands. Inhale, tighten everything, come up. Exhale, looking towards your hands, stretching into your arm. Come round. Inhale. Exhale, sweep round. Inhale. Exhale, sweep round. Inhale. Use your core, people. Exhale. Stretching towards me. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Tighten your core. Inhale, up. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. Couple more. Exhale. Stretch. Sweep. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. Okay, bring your legs up. So your right hand under your leg and pull your left heel to your button. Okay? And then step your right foot just outside your left leg. So we've got our right leg crossed, okay? And your left heel is by your right button. So your right hand up in the air, right leg is crossed, right hand down behind your back, left hand up in the air, spread your fingers. Stay looking forward, get your elbow past your knee, keep those fingers well spread, lengthen up, and as you exhale, draw in your tummy and twist. Keep your left arm very, very strong. Taking your chin and eyes as far around as possible. Keep spreading the fingers on your left hand. And inhale, come back. Right, I'm going to show you how we do the other moves. See, you keep your legs exactly as you are, and then we're going to try and all get the bind. So we take our hands up, you fold forward, wrap your right arm around your right leg, and bring your left hand behind your back. And see if you can clasp your hands together. And then release it up. So we've still got our legs crossed like this. What we're going to do now is pick our right leg up, cradling it like it's a baby, and just gently rock your hips, rocking your legs side to side, sitting nice and tall, breathe in. And then let's straighten out our right leg. You're pulling it up towards your head, and you are feeling a big stretch from your buttock running along your hamstring. Kick your heel away, flex your toes to your face, breathe, pull the leg up as high as you can. And then release it. So let's do the other side. Start with your legs bent, your left hand under your leg, grab your right foot, put it so that your heel is sitting by your left buttock, and step your left foot. So we've got our left leg crossed, okay? Left foot sitting by your knee. Take your left hand up, down behind your back. So your right hand up, spread your fingers, get your elbow past your knee, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Keep spreading the right fingers, drawing your tummy in, creating space for the twist. So suck your tummy in, give a bit of effort, and then release your tummy. Keep spreading those fingers, guys. Keep your right arm nice and strong. And inhale, come back. So keep your feet exactly where they are. Put your hand up. Stretch forward. Wrap your left arm around your knee. Take your right hand behind your back. See if you get the bind. Inhale, come up. cradle your left leg. And just gently rock it side to side. And stretch out your left leg, grab your calf and pull it up nice and straight towards your head. You should be feeling a stretch, hamstring, buttock, hamstring, possibly calf. Breathe. Then release it. Okay, last move we're going to do seated. Stretch out your legs, adjust your flesh. We're going to churn, this time coming over the left leg. Interlace your hands. Remember guys, toes are facing up towards the sky. Exhale over your left leg. Sweep down low, looking at your hands at the time. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Sweep down. Inhale. Remember to time your core when you inhale. Exhale. Sway. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. Exhale. You're stretching all the way, people. Sweep. Inhale. Keep those toes flexed back towards your face. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. A couple more. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Sweep. Inhale. Lovely. Cross your legs. Arms up. Exhale. Come into cats. Do you remember, guys, we're overrunning today because we started about 10 minutes late. Fingers are well spread. Push belly button down, lift chest and chin up. Pushing your bum up, pushing your belly down, lifting your chest and chin. Remember, your knees are about 2/5 width apart on the mat. Tuck your toes in, arch your spine. Pushing into your hands at all times. Toes out, belly down, chest and chin lifted. Toes in, arch your spine. Okay, lift your toes out, big toes are touching, your knees as wide apart as the mat, comes down into child pose. Relax your forehead down onto the ground, relax your shoulders, hands back towards your feet. Make your arms heavy. Stretch your arms forward. Make sure your fingers are well spread, your hands are as wide apart as the mats. Glide up into cobra. Tuck your toes in, downward dog. So guys, push those hips up, get your legs nice and straight. Raise your right leg up in the air nice and high. Bring your right leg down. Raise your left leg up in the air, nice and high and straight. And then step your left leg forward into the lunge, pushing into your back heel, stretching into your foot, reaching into your head. Drop your knee down, lift up with an inhale, hands on your knee, lunge. Okay, we're going to come into reverse bent leg triangle. So take your hand down, straighten your back leg, and lift your left hand up. Guys, as you're lifting your hand up, you might find it helps if you suck your tummy in and release it. And it just enables you to stretch a bit further. Keep your right leg nice and straight. Okay, bring your hand down. We're going to step our left leg straight back up in the air. Left heel to right buttock, twist your hips. Step your left foot into lizard, so your left foot lands just outside your left hand. Push into your back heel, stretching your head forward. So you keep your back leg straight, and you can drop your back knee. Come down onto your forearms. Do not clasp your hands together. Place your palms on the ground. There's no pain in your knee. You're just trying to get your hips lower than your knee. Then hands under your shoulders, lift up. And bring your left leg across into pigeon. Back toes are flat. Lifting up. And then before you lower down, see if you can just walk your knee back, your back knee back a teeny bit more. Increase the stretch in your front leg. And then fold all the way down. No pain in your knee, just a massive stretch in your hamstring. Hands under your shoulders, lift up. Tuck your back toes in, downward dog. Let's drop down into the alien salutation, so drop onto your knees. Lower your chest and chin between your hands. Remember, your hips stay up ever so slightly. Elbows stay tight to your body. Toes out. Slide up into cobra. Then push your bum back to meet your heels. Tuck your toes in, downward dog. Step your right leg forward into the lunge. Pushing into your back heel, stretching into your head, breathe in. Then we're going to take drop our knee down, inhale, lift up, hands on your knee and lunge. Gently come out, back into the high lunge. And then we're going to come into reverse triangle. So keep your left hand down, take your right hand up. And bring your hand down and step your right leg straight up in the air. Heel to opposite buttock. Step your right leg into the lizard, so your right foot lands just outside your right hand. Again, there's no pain in your knees. You can keep your back leg straight, or you can drop your back knee. Just gently, gently ease into it. And then if you can, lower down onto your forearms. Okay, hands under your shoulders, lift your body up, bring your right leg across into pigeon pose. Your back toes are out, look up, push your hips down. And then before you lower down, maybe tuck your back toes in, see if you can walk your knee back a teeny bit. And then lower yourself down all the way and relax. Okay, hands under your shoulders, lift up. Touch back toes in. Inhale, downward dog. Jump or step both feet forward between your hands. Heels and toes together. Grab hold of your ankles and take your head down towards your knees. Keep the weight towards your toes, people. And then just take a moment, focus on the top of your head and stretch your head more towards your feet. Then soften your knees, inhale, come up. Hand into prayer. Stretch your hands up in the air. Interlace, stretch up. And then bring your hands back into prayer. Close your eyes, get the weight towards your toes. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes are closed. Breathe. Okay, open your eyes. We're going to come into balancing pose of the tree. So find your spot on the floor about 3 foot in front of you. Make sure the weight's towards your toes, because if it's all on your heels, you won't balance. And then bring your right foot up. Do not push against your knee like this. You either have your foot on your thigh or your foot on your calf. Okay? And you're constantly pushing your foot against your thigh, and you're pushing your thigh against your foot. Breathe. Just keep looking at the floor. If you've got a mirror in front of you, do not look into it, because it'll just make you wobble. Constantly trying to draw your right knee back as well. Fall out, you've got time to come back in. Seconds to go. Seconds. And release your foot down. Okay, step your feet about hip width apart, hands on your hips, and just roll your hips. And then roll them the other way. Okay, step your feet together, find your balancing spot, and when you're ready, bring your left foot up. Again, do not push against your knee. Find your balancing point on the floor. Keep gazing at the floor. Drawing your left knee back all the time, breathing. If you find yourself wobbling, just draw your weight more towards the ball of your foot. Seconds left. And release. Nicely done, everybody. Again, so your hands on your hips. Make sure your heels and toes are in line, and just roll your hips. And then roll them the other way. Jolly good. Okay, step your feet together. Raise your arms up. Up on your toes. Try not to lean forward. Come, sit down on your heels. And then bring your hands down in front of you. See if you can get your feet flat on the ground and stretch your body between your legs. So your feet are together, your knees are coming out sideways. You might still be on the balls of your feet, or you might be lucky and have your feet flat, but you're stretching forward. And then come down onto your backs, hug your knees into your chest. Oh. Take your head up to meet your knees. You're squashing down with all of your might, and you're breathing nice and steady. Gently rock side to side. Got about 10 more minutes to go, guys, so hopefully you haven't got to rush off. Bring your feet down. We're going to lift our hips up into a bridge. Remember, guys, once your hips are up, just lift your head and stretch it away from your shoulders. And then focus on pushing down into the soles of your feet and pushing up into your pelvis. Keep breathing, keep pushing your hips up, constantly pushing them up, more and more. Keep breathing, keep pushing. And then gently lower them down. So, hug your right knee towards your right armpit. So your right leg straight up in the air. Put it towards your head, nice and straight. Again, guys, you should be feeling a big stretch in this move, all the way down the back of your leg, starting from your buttocks. And as long as you've got your heels flexed to the sky and your toes to your face, you should feel it in your Achilles, in your calf, your hamstring, and your buttock. Just keep pulling your legs nice and straight. And then take your head up to meet your knee. Pulling your elbows out sideways. Gently release it up. Cross your right leg over your left. Please make sure it's your shin bone resting by your knee, not your right ankle. Spread your right hand through your legs, left hand down the outside, and then hug your knees towards you. Keep your head on the mat. Then take your head up to meet your knee. Your left knee, not your right knee. And release it up. Going to come back up into a bridge. So start with your heels tight to your bum. Lift your hips up. Stretch your head away from your shoulders. This time see if you can clasp your hands together underneath you. Wiggle your arms more underneath you. Maybe adjust your head again. And keep pushing down. If you're just doing this for the first time with your hands clasped behind you, you're trying to keep your hands on the ground. So that's the next step. Push into the soles of your feet, guys. Get those hips up. Don't rest now. A couple more minutes to go. Doing really good. And then gently lower your hips down. Plug your left knee in towards your armpit. Then take your left leg straight up in the air. Start pulling it towards your head, nice and straight. Heel to the sky, toes flexed towards your face. Breathe. Take your head up to meet your knee. Gently release it off. Cross your left leg over your right, ensuring that your left ankle is not by your knee, it's your shin bone. Then thread your left hand through, right hand around the outside. Keep your head on the mat, hug your knees towards you. Just keep pulling. And then take your nose up to meet your ankle. Squash down with all of your might. And then release it. Okay, the last couple of twists. Take your arms out to the side, heels tight to your bum, knees together, drop your knees to the left, turn your face to the right. Inhale to the center, and then exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale to the center, step your feet one step away from you. And again, knees to the left, face to the right. Keep your shoulders on the ground, guys. Keep your ankles and knees on top of each other. And your top leg is always pushing down onto your bottom leg. Center. And then drop your knees to the right. Inhale to the center. Stretch out your legs. Relax down into Savasana. Hands down by your hips, palms facing up. Give your shoulders a wiggle. Give your hips and thighs a wiggle. And just lie here. Eyes closed. Okay, guys. Take your awareness to your forehead. Relax the muscles in your forehead. And bring your awareness down to your eyelids and eyeballs and relax them. Relax your cheeks. Relax your jaw and tongue. Bring that awareness down, shoulders are relaxed. Wrists. The little finger. The ring finger. Middle finger. Index finger. The thumb. Just quickly check the head still relaxed, the face, shoulders, the hips, the ankles. Just lie here and breathe. The body gets heavier and heavier. You relax more and more muscles. Just melting into the mat, guys. Just breathing and melting. And then keeping your eyes closed. Draw your awareness back to your space. When you're ready, roll onto your left hand side. Using your hands to support yourself. As you next inhale, keeping your eyes closed, come up into a comfortable seated position. Back is strong. Wrists are rested on your knees, your head stretched towards the sky. Take a moment to be aware of your body. Remember, if you've got any aches or pains, just imagine you're breathing into that one spot in your body. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Dip your chin, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you all very much. And I will see you all tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. I think I'm only going to be using the iPad from now on, people. The computer just does not want to work for me.